Who's not talking?
Welcome in, fam. I know we about 5 minutes late, but we here now. We had to do some things, try to get everything in. So welcome, come on in, fam. My wife is coming. She's taking care of something right quick, but we here. As you come on in, please let us know who you are and tell me where you at, where you are, what city you're living in, or something. Something to just let us know who you are. And my wife is coming. She's taking care of something right quick, but she's on her way. Probably a couple more minutes, then she'll be here. But we thank you for coming in. We appreciate you, giving us some of your time today. I know probably you had a long day today, but we appreciate you just stopping by. We hope that you had a lovely day today and an enjoyable weekend. We know that, yes, happy 2026 is going to be a great year. Yes, it is. I speak that thoroughly. It's going to be a great year. We know some things didn't go right in 2025, but we know 2026 is definitely going to be a great, great year. And I say that literally, and I appreciate you, Rose 7774, and I appreciate you even saying that because we speak life over here. We know life and death is in the tip of our tongue, so we appreciate that. As you come in, please hit that like button. Let us help us know. Hear my wife.
What's up? What's up, Digital Collective 828? Rashina. Listen, sorry about that.
Happy New Year to you, Tawana LOV 71. Happy New Year. Thank you.
So have you shared what we're going to be talking about tonight?
No. I would just welcome everybody in and appreciate them giving us their time.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was waiting on you to.
Look at that, y'all. He waiting on me. Okay. So let's see.
We do got some good topics. I mean, things is moving fast, family. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's moving really fast. And this is the 11th day of January. So much stuff is moving.
All right.
That happened this past weekend, and that's what we're going to talk about.
So let's get it together. So we hope that y'all are having a great Sunday night. And tonight we're going to talk about the topics that we want to share with you tonight are, we're going to talk about Amazon Web Services. I don't know if y'all heard about the Amazon Web Services and Ripple partnership. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about
the UK.
Oh, yeah, the UK and Ripple in the UK. And then we're also going to talk about, at the end, we're going to talk about this new tax form that impacts everyday retail investors. So stay tuned to the end. We want to share with you what we know about that. And then we have one more talk, the Clarity Act. We'll talk about that too. Mm-hmm.
That's something you definitely want to hear. Mm-hmm. And Tawana Love 71, we appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Listen, we're trying to be together, build together, and we want to, we enjoy sharing this with you guys together. All right, so you want to jump in, Sean? Yes. Get rolling. Talking about the first topic is Ripple, and if you have questions or if you got information you want to share, put it in the chat. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we first want to talk about Ripple and Amazon. So what's going on with them? AWS.
Now, Ripple and Amazon, they had actually the Amazon Web Service and Ripple are exploring Amazon Bedrock AI for the XRP ledger. Mm-hmm. And what that means is XRP ledger system logs that we used to take days to now analyze could be processed in minutes. So we know with Ripple technology, they say 2 to 3 seconds and everything is done. Mm-hmm. So Amazon reached out to Ripple and now want to use their XRP ledger. And now with that, being the process with Ripple, that means Ripple is cornering the market as they bring in they got now look now, listen, Amazon. We know how big Amazon is.
Yeah.
It's $1 trillion company. So if Ripple XRPL get on get their information online with them, it's going to just increase their mobility, liquidity. I'm sorry.
Yes, and so let me break this down just a little better. Not better. I don't mean to say that, Sean,
No problem.
but more.
No problem.
So Ripple is basically testing a partnership with, like my husband said, Amazon Web Services to use their AI technology called Amazon Bedrock, right? And so this AI tool, what it does is it helps Ripple analyze massive amounts of technical data that XRP ledger processes every day. So if you could think of XRP like a ledger, the XRP ledger like a busy highway with thousands of cars, and those are the cars representing the transactions traveling around every second, and each car leaves behind a trail of information like where it came from and where it's going to, and also how fast it traveled. So all of this creates mountains of data. So think about where it came from, where it's been, how fast it's traveled, where it's going. And so all that data, and Ripple's engineers would need 2 to 3 days if they had to process that manually to review this information if something went wrong. And now with Amazon's AI technology, they can analyze the same information within like 2 or 3 minutes.
See, that's big time. So now you're seeing the more adoption that Ripple is doing, and this all happening in 1 week. Well, in the information that we're going to give you, this is one of the things that happen in 1 week. So we got 5 things that happen in 1 week. So as all these things that actually expire within what Ripple is doing, and guess what? They haven't even signed the Clarity Act bill into law yet. So you just imagine when that bill be signed into law with Ripple, all these companies is now stepping up that wants to do business with Ripple. You got to really know what you hold, and it's unbelievable that Ripple is getting all these companies like they are now.
Yeah.
And,
so
I'm saying, Alex, we thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alex, thank you for joining us. Alex is
we know you at work.
Yes, thank you for joining and jumping on, and we thank you for the love. We appreciate that. The $4.99 gift, we appreciate it. Let's see. So with that being said, like, with the AI, with this AI assistance, Ripple can keep identifying problems quicker, faster. It helps the network run more smoothly. It can make upgrades, improvements faster, and it can reduce the risk of network downtime because that AI is, helping them to process the information so quickly. So if you process it quickly, you can find errors quickly.
Right.
So yeah, it just makes the whole XRP ledger more reliable, more efficient. And think about this trend, y'all. What Ripple is doing, we keep saying this before, Ripple is really strengthening the stability of its product. The stability of its product, the ledger, the coin, all around. It's making it safe, reliable, and the industry darling. What is it? The CNB News report talked about Ripple, not Ripple, but XRP being the hottest trade of 2026.
Right.
And did y'all see that? Did y'all hear about that?
And this was on the news about a week ago.
Right.
And it's big time because we know the only thing been in the news has been 2 coins, or 3. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. For them to do a whole segment on XRP saying that this coin is going to be probably the top notch for the 2026, that says a lot. You look at David Schwartz. He stepped down on December 31st with Ripple, but he's part of the Evernorth, I think board of directors. And then you had Brad Garlinghouse. When he spoke to the as well, he said his last words, "It is happening." So that tells you right there, y'all. Hey, we don't have much time. We do not have much time. And Free Lee 100. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, fam? Nice to see you at Free Lee 100. Listen, we shout out everybody on. We thank you so much. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Like I said, it helps us, it helps our channel. So again, that's a great partnership. Like I said, to us, that's a great partnership. Having Ripple partner with Amazon Web Service, again, to use their Amazon Bedrock to scan the data in 2 to 3 minutes. So identifying anything that could cause a slowdown, red flags, anything like that, to be able to help them to do that quicker, faster, more efficient, anything that makes you better. Anything that makes them better. And that's what they're doing, things that make them better.
And you got to realize too now, everything is moving fast, like in the digital world. So expect everything to be in seconds, I say.
Yes.
Expect that, because that's where we're heading to in the next couple of days, months, or weeks. We're heading to that.
So our next topic, you have anything else in that? Is this Ripple registration with the UK Financial Conduct Authority.
Wow.
So that's the FCA, the United Kingdom's financial regulator that oversees banks and financial institutions to make sure they follow the rules. So basically on January 9th, Ripple received official approval from the UK's Financial Conduct Authority to operate as a registered payment service provider. And so specifically what Ripple received was electronic money institution license, right? The EMI license, which allows Ripple to issue digital money and provide payment services. So
yeah, I know what that means. I mean, RLUSD will be used.
You said it will be what?
Will be used.
Okay. All right. So
stable coins. That's what we're looking at. That's what's happening with the UK. Now you got to think how big the UK is. Now think about that. Now, look how big the UK is, and they had already tapped Ripple for XRP and RLUSD. So things are moving fast. Y'all remember I said that this all happened in 1 week, day after another.
So the FCA approval is significant because it provides clear legal permission for Ripple to operate, like my husband said, in the UK, and it demonstrates that Ripple's payment systems, Ripple's systems and processes must meet strict regulatory standards. So for Ripple to get this license, they had to go through scrutiny by this authority to be able to get this license. So again, Ripple is just showing you, hey, we're clear, we're transparent, we are mitigating risk for you to be able to play with our products, test our products, let that money roll in, because we have done our due diligence as a company to make sure that we're following standards.
That's right.
So it also helps position Ripple to also help build UK's digital asset infrastructure. So it helps them, not just helps Ripple, helps the UK to come up in that the crypto space, in my perspective.
And think about this. Now, if the UK is using it, Japan is using it. Now, what you think these other countries are going to start doing? They're going to be using it, Ripple and XRP, RLUSD as well. So you got to remember what you hold, as they say, know what you hold.
Yeah.
They are building the foundation now. So when everything is put in place, the laws is put in place, and it's built assigned, then there's nothing else Ripple need to do but sit back and let the companies come to them, because they are going to need what Ripple has. Just like there's a need for the world. Who don't want to get paid in seconds? You want to wait 2 weeks, every 2 weeks to get paid? No, nobody. Who want to do that?
Listen.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's right. Freely 100. That's big. So, like my husband, when to me, it just signals, I guess, again, it's safe to now partner with this company in the UK. It's opening doors again for the company Ripple. So Yeah, the FCA is really known for being very selective anyway. You know, that they don't just offer that license. We don't to many people. They have strict, like I said, strict guidelines.
Right.
So many. When I was doing this research, I saw that it said that many crypto companies have been denied this registration and also have just completely withdrawn their paperwork because they didn't want to go through the process.
Yeah. You know, it's I guess they feel like, hey, it's not worth our time, you know, our money spent. But guess what? They're gonna have to make some decisions down the road. Because this digital thing is not going anywhere.
No.
It's moving fast, like as they say, lightning speed. So either they can get on board now or get on board later. It's either or. They're gonna get on board.
All right.
And Free League 100, yes, we're gonna talk about that in a few minutes.
What's January 15th? I think it will roll. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get that January. Yeah, we got Clarity Act on our tonight's agenda as well.
Yes. You on the right path.
You on the right path. We're going. The train is headed that way. So
I left the station.
So our next topic we want to talk with you guys, and if you have like comments or whatever, please put them in the chat if you got them. We'll get to them and read them out loud. All right. Let's see. The next topic is BNY Mellon tokenized deposits with Ripple Prime. So I'm gonna just give you what happened, and my husband can jump in. So on January 9th, BNY Mellon launched a new service that converts regular bank deposits into tokenized deposits. So digital versions of US dollars, right, that live on the blockchain. And see, Ripple Prime was named as one of the first companies to use this service.
See, now this brings in RLUSD. And we know RLUSD and XRP are together. Because if you're going to use RLUSD, you got to use XRP to move the stable coins. So we already know BNY Mellon is federally regulated. And they already tapped Ripple a while ago. So now the process now is they begin to use XRP, in the matter of their company. So they need RLUSD now. So now things are changing where when they first talked about it, now they're about to bring the business to the table now. And they start using RLUSD. And once they start using RLUSD, the stablecoin, Ripple get burnt every time it's being used. So it's going to be very interesting. You got this going on. You got we already talked about the UK. We already talked about the Amazon Web Service. And now remember now, every time XRP is being used, it's being burnt. So we got that. Then now we got the ETFs that still is making money each and every day, $40 million per day. So you're looking at all these things that happen at one time. So do we see a supply shock sooner or later?
We was gonna get to that.
You already know that.
So let me read one of these comments. It says, Running Man 9293, should we be investing in Ripple instead of XRP? So you can't invest in Ripple because Ripple is not a publicly traded company right now. So, and I say right now because and I just saw, I think before this, when I was doing some research on this, that I was a video or something that said that they at least didn't have a plan towards going to an IPO.
They changed their mind. They don't want to do the IPO because most companies do an IPO. They need the money. That's why they used it that way. But Ripple is well above any money, so they don't need that.
They just don't need the. They don't need that.
Yeah, they don't. It's not going to benefit them to do an IPO. They already had the money.
Yeah, so I don't
cash and all that stuff like that.
So from the latest headline that I saw, I didn't see that was on their agenda to do an IPO. So the only way that you can partner with Ripple right now is through their off their product, which is RLUSD or XRP. All right. And let me say this too. We are not financial advisors. We're not telling you to buy or sell anything. We are here to give you information so that you can do your own research and help you be more aware in this space.
Correct.
So let me give you this quote. So Carolyn Weinberg from she's the Chief Product and Innovation Officer at BNY Mellon. She said this is very much about connecting traditional banking infrastructure with traditional banking institutions, with emerging digital rails and digital ecosystem participants in a way that institutions trust. So let me break all that down from what she's saying. You know, there's a whole bunch of words to say this simply to me is that, hey, for institutions to get into this game, into this space, we have to do it in a way that is that we feel is trustworthy. And the way that we're doing it, we can now enter this game, this arena, the blockchain technology. We can enter now because we're entering in a way that we feel comfortable, we feel safe.
Right.
So, and that's what we said before about institutions. We feel like they come into the game when they feel comfortable, when they feel safe, and that's through regulation, clarity, transparency, all of those things.
Now you said something really interesting. I was just thinking about when Ripple is building these companies and they're going out and soliciting these companies to come. They have started to build trust, and my wife made a good point. Companies want to be able to trust the product that works. I'm not putting anything down for Swift. Swift have had a hard time delivering what they're supposed to say they was going to do. You know, people will transfer money. It takes 2-3 days or 12 hours and stuff like that. So now, you know, Ripple come out and say, hey, guess what? You can trust us to get the job done. And it takes us 2 to 3 seconds. And by them doing that, and then these companies seeing they put their money where their mouth is, these companies now are switching over to something better, and they feel it's going to be more productive with their company. So we all know that everything is moving so fast. You know, people want to get paid. Some people want to get paid per hour, and now we're at that time where you be able to get paid per hour or per minute. I don't care. I don't know, but we are moving in that direction where Ripple is building trust with these institutions that's coming in, and with that trust, guess what? The next step is mass adoption.
Listen, and we know that adoption is happening now, but the big heavy hitters, the institutions that have like billions and millions, and you know, I'm gonna say into the billions of dollars, you know, they're coming in now to meet now because of all the clarity in the space, and not all of them are already in yet. So again, like the quote from BNY Mellon says that they're coming in when they're coming in at a pace and in a space in the way that they can trust it.
Right.
So it has to be trust there, like I said, transparency and risk mitigation, which all Ripple has set itself up for going through all of these different levels of scrutiny. Like with the scrutiny with I get the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA with the UK, you know, going with the scrutiny that it went with the SEC, then going with the scrutiny with, what's the thing that they the charter, the charter they're filing for the National Charter Bank. So all of the things they are going through all of these different levels of scrutiny for all the things they're doing to show how transparent they are, you know, how they are mitigating risk, and how that institutions or the big players can feel safe to come into or use their products, or use the ledger, or use the stable coin. So
that says a lot. You know?
Right.
Before go further, y'all hit that like button, please.
If you're online, hit the like button. It helps our channel. We appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for joining us.
And Freeland 100 said this has to be it you all the 15th. I say this because all the work is done. I see nothing else missing but the price. It won't work without it being reasonable price. Get ready.
Get ready.
Hey, you're right. You're absolutely right. Everything has been put in place. The 15th is on a Thursday. A lot of things always happen on that Thursday. But I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but there's something always happen on that Thursday. But you are absolutely 100% right. Everything is already in place. We just waiting on the regulations to get the bill to pass. And once that is passed, Trump signs it into law. And after that, this is my opinion, I truly believe that mass adoption is going to happen quickly, and it's going to affect XRP price in a positive way.
Yeah, and I believe just more than that too. Like I believe that, you know how macroeconomic events happen, and then it affects more than just one thing. So I think that when it opens and price is really impacted, I don't believe that it's just going to impact just XRP only.
No.
I believe because there's so many other coins, and this is again my belief, my perspective, because there's so many other coins out there that offer utility as well that can move money, you know. And so I think that, but the difference between Ripple's products and others is because Ripple has gone through so much
litigation.
Yeah, litigation to show the stability, the trustworthy fact that that they have. So what do they call it? Oh, I said that the CNBC would call XRP the hottest trade of 2026, and I believe they also call XRP the crypto darling. Cryptocurrency darling. So yeah, right now the price is not impacted, but it's out of correlation to the utility right now. It's like it's a mismatch between its utility and its price. It's a mismatch there to me.
Right.
But again, as these institutions feel safe, just like BNY Mellon said, as they enter and feel safe, that to me is changing rapidly.
Exactly.
So
got 2 questions.
Go ahead. You had
Running Man.
So reading the comments, y'all.
Yeah, 92, 93. What are your recommendations for storing crypto in all coins as far as cold wallets? Do you think keeping them on exchanges are safe?
So go ahead, Sean. You jump right. Let me say this: when we say this is stuff we don't want to say. This is what you do. This is what we want to give you for awareness. But go ahead.
Well,
let me.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so let me say my thing. So I want to jump right on it. So let me say. So when you say it depends on your needs. So I'm gonna say this. Exchanges have pros and cons.
Correct.
Just like cold wallets have pros and cons. And I would say if you go with a cold wallet, my thing is that most of the time that we have seen this instances I've seen, I don't know every instance, but I've seen people don't really have a full understanding of the cold wallet they have, and they end up giving out the keys to their bank. When I say bank, I'm talking about your cold wallet. So if you do go with a cold wallet, just know that you are your own bank, and you're going to have to protect that like there's no other person. So whatever one you use, just make sure that you know
everything about
like can
it be hacked?
How often has it been hacked?
Right.
I would say just knowing those, asking key questions about it and doing research about it. But for I would say we do a combination for us, a combination of both, of having them both. But it depends on what your preference and what your needs are. So I say it's a both for us. I wouldn't keep all of my assets on the exchange. I wouldn't keep all of my assets on the exchange. But you may need it there for liquidity quickly if you're buying and selling through an exchange and not directly through the blockchain itself. Because we talked about XRPL toolkit. I don't know if you've heard of that, where you can bypass the exchange altogether and buy and sell crypto on the XRPL ledger peer-to-peer without using the exchange.
Yeah, you have to be mindful of things, because a lot of things going to be expiring down the road with a lot of exchanges and cold wallets. So you got to, like my wife said, you got to be kind of have a balance in your life.
Yeah, to us that we say, we don't say, we tell you.
Yeah, so they've been saying keep it. I know free 100 freely 100 say get it off the exchange and do your research and find a cold wallet. Your keys, your crypto, and little on exchanges most off, and that's something you have to kind of do for yourself. I'm a big person of writing things down before I can see it. You know, by me seeing it, I say, okay, now I can let me go this way, let me go over that way, and I hope that we can give you some information that they can help you. And my 2 cents. 935. Good evening. Hey, how you doing? Good evening, you all. Thank you for joining. And remember, y'all, if you just joined, please hit that like button. That helps out the channel for we can push out the information so other people can get it. But I'm telling you, you really have to see what's the best for you. In this sense, we can give you all the advice. What we do, but it's really what's best for you. And some people have hard problems with leaving their stuff on the exchanges, and some people have wonderful change. They didn't have any problems. Some people bought cold wallets, they had problems, and some people didn't have no cold wallet that have problems. So it's gonna be up to your preference. See where you benefit the most. And like I said, this write it down. Write down both of the pros and cons on both sides.
Yes, and
write both of them down for the cold wallet and the exchanges, and see where that falls with you. And I hope we answered your question.
All right, yeah. So hopefully that was helpful. What was the next topic? Did we get all the comments? Keys, a little on the chain.
My 2 cents said 935 said too blessed to be stressed,
brother. We woke up today, so everything else is a bonus. You got that right. Hey. You got that right. Listen.
Hey, 26. You get that right.
Listen, yes, for sure.
I like that.
I do. I like that too. I like that. Everything else is a bonus. That's right. I've been living on bonuses, having bonuses all day. So we're gonna talk about the Clarity Act next, y'all.
Yes.
So I think Freely had put the ad, saw it coming, saw the writing on the wall. Freely 100. It was gonna jump in there. Oh, we forgot another comment. X601D. What do you think about Sue? That's a token.
I don't have a lot about Sue, but I did hear that's a good coin. I hear a lot of people is doing a lot of research on that coin. So it sounds like to me it's gonna be a hot one coming.
Yeah, so that is positioned. I don't know. I have to research that one more. I'm all about doing research when it comes to things, but I know that coin is for DeFi and NFTs, and social applications, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I would have to look into that one more, because we really are into, like, for us, we're really into tokens with utility in the financial infrastructure. So those are the ones. That's why we talk about we share information about the ISO 220. That always messes me up, y'all. The ISO 222 tokens, and then not just those. There are ones outside of those that also are working on becoming compliant to ISO 222 that are not yet compliant, but also have utility in the financial space. So
I want to throw this out before we go back to the Clarity Act. Y'all got to remember, out of all the tokens or coins you want to say, only one coin is regulated, and that's XRP. These ISO 222 coins need the Clarity Act to be regulated. That should tell you something right there. XRP don't need the Clarity Act to perform.
Well, now he says a mouthful on that one, y'all. I hope y'all got the impact of that.
Mm.
So what does it say? My 2 cents.
Mm.
Oh no, Lord.
Jam
So,
to
no. Something code keeper 3431. I'm glad you all are covering the Clarity Act. All right. Also, I'm glad too that we're able to share with you guys. And my cents, 90, my 2 cents 935. Sue is a great coin. The people that were working with Facebook also. Ru Paul is on the board. They are creators from Libra. They started Sue, and it's SUI. Freely 100. Yes. Freely 100. He did. Okay. Okay.
You missed the Jam Toy B.
Right.
64.
Oh, sorry. I am Toy B 647. Good evening. God is amazing. Only believe you two are such an awesome couple. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Listen, we love getting on here, sharing this stuff with you guys, and sharing our insights with you and helping you to be more aware in this space. I'm bringing you this news that we get. So I want you to stay tuned to the end because I told you at the end, I want to share this new tax form that got dropped in January that you need to be aware of.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get to that shortly. So stay tuned to the end. But let's go on with this Clarity Act.
January the 15th.
All right.
Man.
All right. So what you got? Go ahead.
Well, the U.S. Senator Banking Committee is voting on the crypto market structure bill on January 15th. This is the bill that decides how crypto trades, settles, and integrate with the financial system going forward. This is the bill that we've been waiting on, y'all. This is the bill. They pushed the can down the road ever since November. It means, it's gonna be before Thanksgiving. They lied. Man, I ain't gonna say that.
They just missed the mark.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
Please forgive me. I didn't mean to say they lied. But that lie came out. It came out my mouth. But they didn't have it. It ain't passed. Then they say it could be before Christmas. It didn't pass. And they've been saying a lot of things. But this time, Tim Scott said that they're planning on getting this bill done by the 15th. So, y'all, when this bill passed, this is going to unite a match on all the ISO 222 tokens for them to be integrated in the banking system. So the banks will have to actually hold these coins. The SEC had already gave information that their banks can now start holding crypto tokens on their balance sheets. And these are the tokens they will be holding. You got a few that will be are going to be ISO 202 compliant, like ZBEC. You got Stronghold, SHX. I know Flare is coming in as well. I don't know if they're going to be ISO 222, but they are working with Ripple in a great way to earn yield with your XRP. So those three right there, it's going to be a powerhouse moving forward. Y'all, if you ain't ready, you better go ahead and get ready.
Yeah, so this is an exciting time. Okay, I want to clarify. Code Keeper 3431. Hold on now. You mean fully passed? Oh yes, sir. No,
it's not gonna be fully passed.
Not fully passed.
Because what they got to do is after they pass this, they got to go to the Senate floor, and they got to vote on it. Once they vote on it, then it goes back to the House, and they're gonna either do some real revision or they'd say, okay, we like what y'all did. Now we're gonna go ahead and pass it. And then once the House passes it, then it goes to President Trump's desk.
And listen, we explained that in slow motion, though. That was explained in slow motion. But they think about this. They wanted to have this really in law by at the end of last year. Patrick Wyatt, when he went to the Ripple, what was that thing called? The Ripple conference. Ripple Swell. He said the President Trump wanted it to be done by the end of the year. So even though we just explained this to you in slow motion, that doesn't mean that they want to move it in slow motion. that the Digital Assets Committee, they want this done like yesterday.
Right.
They want this done like yesterday.
They feel like people dragging their foot. You know, some is for it, some against it. You know, we don't think this may get it done 2027. You know, we on 2028. So they're trying to deter this bill for some reason. Don't know why.
Who knows?
But I'm not in there to see. But,
you know what? I just had a thought. What if it's to get certain people time to get prepared so that when it does pass, when the gates open, that they ready financially in a position to ready for it?
Well, I think.
What's wrong with my hair?
I think this is my opinion. I think the banks are not ready.
Okay, go.
I think the banks is not ready. They're stalling because we know Basel III is started January 1st, 2026. If you don't know about Basel III, go ahead and look that up. And it tells you everything about the banking system that the banks have to be ready through Basel III. And the banks, they're not like the Senate. They don't change dates. If they say January 1st, 2026, that's what they mean. So the banks are trying to get in good to make sure they have everything they need. The SEC already passed, gave them, hey, you can hold crypto on your balance sheets. You can do this. So the FTC, they're involved as well. So they're trying to make all these combinations for the banks because they know once the banks know once these digital access start working, there's no turning back after this.
And let me explain this so you can know exactly what's happening. We talk about this January 15th date. What they're knowing that they're having this markup meeting, and so before a proposed law can go to full Senate vote, like a smaller committee reviews it first, and during the markup meeting, what committee members do they are debating the proposed law, suggesting changes, and they're actually like marking it up. That's marking it up. And deciding on like I said, any changes they may have, anything they want to be, any wording updates or whatever, and it's like a rough draft going to review before committee can send it as a final paper. Correct. So it's like they're gonna go over it and get it in a more final state with their marking it up. So that's what's happening on January 15th. All right. So yeah, the thing is, why we're so excited, and the meeting is scheduled for January 15th at 10 a.m. Listen, and if and it could be a law, before March. Before March, it could be a law. Like I said, they wanted to have this done at the end of December last year, according to what Patrick Wyatt told Brad Garlinghouse at the Ripple Swell. So that's what I'm quoting from.
He's meaningful to say what he says because he saw that the bill was going to be passed in that time. But like I said, things happen, and I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you, what I think happened. And if they was really on target, what they was going to say, they were going because they say something about September, having this bill passed and everything like that. But when we had that government shutdown, I think it was 43 days or 33 days.
I have no clue.
One of them, I think either 33 or 43 days when they were shut down. That hurt that bill because they wasn't there to work on it. They didn't have they didn't have this and that. So this is delay. This is because of that shutdown caused all this ricochet we're going through now. They could have had it if they didn't shut down. I'm thinking they could have been done before Thanksgiving, and everything would have been out the door and moving forward. That's just my opinion.
Right. So listen, you guys. So we just wanted you to know, like what status the Clarity Act is in. So again, January 15th is that markup meeting we talked about, where they're literally marking it up to get it ready in its final phase to be presented, to be moving to the next stage. So that's what's happening. What's up, Lisa J Stocks? Thank you for joining. Listen, y'all got to check out my girl Lisa J Stocks. I always shout her out when she come on. She has a great YouTube channel. If you want to know more about stocks and trading, go to her page, check her out. Dark Horse, what's up? How you guys doing? What am I missing?
Running Man. 93.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed some comments. Okay, so Running Man 9293. We'll come back to your comment about XRP and Flare. I'll do that at the end. Okay. We'll talk about XRP and Flare. We did actually, I think we did a video on that.
Yeah.
But we'll explain that for you in just a second at the end. So stay tuned to the end. Code Keeper 3431 34. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down, family. All right. All right. My 2 cents 935. This chat is just between me and you guys. Check out Jake Claver and Paul Barron Networks right there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Code Keeper 3431. Okay, they're holding us back. All right. And my 2 cents 90. He's talking about the delay of the Clarity Act. Okay. My 2 cents 935. Did you ever think they're holding it back for certain reason? That's what I was saying earlier. And this is just me sharing thoughts. Okay. I'm just thinking off the cuff here, guys. I don't think just how Ripple, the company, was very strategic, right? Doing this holding process. I'm gonna call it a holding process when it was going through the SEC stuff, right? Litigation, right? It was still very strategic. It was, I'm sure probably getting some of them NDAs signed. They got, still developing its partnerships, its next move. I think the same thing about this. I think with the Clarity Act, with this, I think that people probably know when it's going to probably be a law. People are already positioning them. I'm not saying people. This is me speaking for me. Okay, my thoughts. People are already positioning themselves to be in the right space and have owned the right assets. So when that is signed, when that law is signed and inked, they are ready. So that's my 2 cents.
I like that. My 2 cents.
So okay, yeah. I'm sorry. My 2 cents 935. I'm still in your name, but I'm saying that's my 2 cents. I think that because I don't think it's held up for no reason. I don't. But okay. My 2 cents 935. So the connection between Flare and XRP, you would wrap your XRP in the Flare network. Yep, that's basically, you said it right there.
You said it right there.
You said that's exactly how it works. You wrap XRP in Flare, earn a yield, and that's how you can do it on the Flare network. It's called minting. The minting there, and that locks your XRP up for the time period, not for a time period. So make sure you do your understand what the risks, the pros and the cons of that. Okay.
And I'm telling you, Flare already said, the CEO said they're trying to lock up $5 billion in XRP by June 2026.
All right.
That's a lot.
Okay. All righty.
But hey, please hit that like button if you have not. As you came in, please hit that like button. That helps out the channel out a lot. We really appreciate that. We really do.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is I'll talk about that tax form, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard, but sometime this month, I don't know the date. I'm trying to do the date. In January, sometime, I know there's a new form that exchanges now have to send out to you. If you had that records your gains, your losses, and stuff like that in the crypto space, and it's called the 1099 DA. If you've heard of that, let me know. 1099 DA, and so it's digital asset proceeds from broker transactions, and it's a brand new form created specifically for recording crypto and digital asset transactions. So starting early this year, exchanges and brokers must send this form both to you and to the IRS for any crypto transactions you made in 2025.
They ain't playing with it. You'll make sure you show information out there.
Listen, so basically, listen, this is your report card, your history of what you did the following year, the previous year, not the following year, but the previous year. So, just be aware of that 1099 DA
it's coming.
Is coming. If you did any types of transactions in 2024,
you bought or sell.
yes, look for that to be coming your way. All right.
Yeah, it's. I got a thing. I think I got an email from Coinbase saying something like that.
Yes, y'all. So you guys, you need to find you a good crypto tax person, not somebody say, "Oh, I got you." Somebody who understands the crypto space and specializes in that. So let's see. Just make sure you're aware of that form. So when you see it, you know that it didn't just come to you; it went to the IRS too.
Oh yeah, you ain't hired on this one.
Listen. So what is the
You say yes. My 2 cents. That's where you at. Right now.
Okay. My 2 cents. Okay. Running Man 9293 said, thank you. You're welcome. No problem. This is what we love to do, sharing this kind of stuff with you guys and researching it. My 2 cents, 935 to the moon. That's right.
To the moon.
That's right.
And back.
Code Keeper 3431. I got to plan accordingly. My 401k ain't gonna get me into the promised land alone.
I love it.
Listen. Hold what? Uncle Sam is tripping. He gonna have to get it in the blood.
I love that. Yeah,
Listen.
Yeah, he is tripping.
Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, they want their piece of the pie. So they found a way.
They know what's coming.
Listen, they found a way. So again, if you had, and that's another thing. When I told you about having your stuff on exchanges, think about the pros and cons versus cold wallets. Part of the exchange, it may be a pro or con to you. They gonna be reporting, reporting. They have a duty to do that now. The only way, I'm not sure about this, I haven't looked at this, but if think about this, if you have a cold wallet and you use some kind of direct method to transact between peer to peer, I wonder how they get information on that. I don't know.
I've been trying to figure that out myself.
Like how they get information. Like if I have a cold wallet, I sell somebody some crypto. Like if I use XRP toolkit, that I'm directly on the blockchain, and I'm just doing it from my cold wallet. I don't know how they would do. Listen, that's something for me to research. I'm just talking out loud so you understand again the pros and cons of being 100% your own bank or being on the exchange.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the questions. What we got now in the chat.
Last one at the bottom. My 2 cents.
Go ahead. You can read, Sean.
My 2 cents. 935 say I got 3,500 wrapped up in Bitfrost, 10,000 in the cold storage. Plus, I'm in the other assets. Oh, that's good.
That's good to be. I think diversification is to me is a plus. That's what I think. I think diversification is a plus. So that all your, what they say, the old phrase, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Oh yeah.
So and that's what we always say. Like our thing is we like crypto with utility, and so we diversify that way, and that's what we research. So, and not just only the ISO 222 tokens either, or coins either.
Yeah, there's gonna be other coins that's gonna take off like the ISO 222 as well, because you got VeChain, you got Avalanche. I think you're gonna be part of it as well.
You think those ones gonna be part of it too?
Oh Lord, yeah. Avalanche is a key thing too, because you got what Solana, you got Chainlink. You got a lot of
Filecoin. I heard that too.
Filecoin. You have a lot of things. Other who's not ISO 222 will be taking part of this journey. I'm gonna say with everybody else.
Yeah, and next person said, do we think that IRAs will have crypto as an adoption in the future?
That's a good question.
I heard about 401ks having that possible option. I thought we talked about that before, where they were thinking about the government was saying that they wanted that ability to have 401ks.
Oh no, he passed along.
Okay, to
they can 401ks can
invest in crypto.
Yes, that's
so,
a law.
If 401ks can do it, I don't know why IRAs couldn't. I mean, to me, this is saying along the lines of the same concepts, So I would have to research that further, so I can't give you definitive. But I do remember seeing something along those lines. All right, so let's look at the next comment.
My 2 cents.
Listen to me. My 2 cents 935. Listen to me sincerely. I've been in the space since 2017. Never claimed anything on taxes about my crypto. There's not even regulations right now to do what you want. I'm not trying to give you advice. Just okay.
And you got a good point. Because you're right though. I mean,
but you got to check it now. If you're on an exchange,
they have to send it out.
They have to send it out, and that's
But you're right. There's no crypto regulation because they hadn't passed the Clarity Act right now, and that's what's all about crypto right now.
But without this regulation, they're still trying to get their ends. They're still trying to get their ends. My eyes are red. I don't know why, but they're still trying to get their ends, y'all. Yeah. So that's why they having it. That's why they have an exchange to send y'all this 1099 DA forms, not just you, to them too, because they want to know: did you get some ends? Did you get some money? Did you get some gains? Because we want our piece of the pie.
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. My 2 cents.
All right, so work first. 20. You do not have to do taxes on the crypto that you gift out. I don't know how you could do them. I'm thinking about, because right now the way that they have transparency into your transactions is through that 1099 DA. So if I'm gifting out a crypto, if it's not first of all, work first 20. How do you mean gifted out? Are you saying you're sending it to another person through an exchange, or are you doing it through the blockchain directly? So let me know how you do that. So let me know what's the way that you're sending that. My 2 cents 935. Don't worry about it right now. Put everything like she just did, say it on a cold storage. Listen.
Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
Makes sense.
You are the bank. You take the keys from the exchange and you hold them if you the cold storage. So, all right, send wallet to wallet. Okay, I get it. So then if you're sending wallet to wallet without an exchange, how would they know? I'm not aware of a way that they would know. I'm not saying that I'm right, but I'm not aware. So, again, like I said, I'm not a tax advisor, but I don't see a way.
Well, 2 cents said, I'll tell you, they can't. We believe you.
I'll tell you they can't. Send wallet to wallet. And then my 2 cents 935 this year and moving forward is going to be about utility coins that serve a purpose. Everything is going to be tokenized. You're right. I agree.
100%.
That is our perspective. Yes, we agree. Now, people have their pros and their cons against tokenization, and I understand both sides of the coin. When people say I'm against tokenization, I understand why. I see valid points. And people say that I'm with tokenization, I understand why. I see valid points. So I'm gonna just say, for me and my husband, I feel differently. But for tokenization, these are my pros for me. My pros are that it allows me to have access to an asset that I typically would not, or not typically would not, but I may not have the current means to access. So if I want to take part in a $5 million mansion and I want to own a piece of this asset, I can, with a tokenized asset, some exchange, some real estate companies that are doing tokenization may allow me to get in with $500 versus having to buy the whole $5 million property. So, and then I could get paid part of the rents because I'm actually an owner now, because I own some because of the tokenization part of it. Now that's the one of the pros. The negative, I would say, that I've heard is that you lose some privacy, like your privacy. And then you feel like you lose ownership, like tangible ownership. Tangible ownership. So those are some of the cons that I've heard. So what do y'all think about tokenization? Are you for it? Are you against it? Let us know what you think in the chat. What are the benefits you feel like are for tokenization, or what are the risks you feel like for tokenization?
My 2 cents again. That's the most important thing. Right there, yeah.
Okay, my 2 cents. That's the most important thing
about the Clarity Act. They will be able to advise our clients to put 5 to 10% into crypto. Okay, yeah, that's the when he talking about the 401k. Yeah, you're right. That's correct.
Right. A work first. 20. You want to read that, Bashan?
I don't get the difference between gold ETF and a tokenized gold.
So a gold ETF is there's a difference, a fundamental difference. And this is, again, consult a tax advisor, a financial advisor, but I'm gonna help you with some awareness in that. So a gold ETF is a basket. You do not own anything. You participate in the speculation of price up and down in an ETF, right? So it's a basket of the assets. Whoever owns the ETF has the assets. All right. So with tokenized gold, if you purchase that, that is ownership. When you purchase something that's tokenized, that is ownership. So there is ways out there now to purchase tokenized gold, tokenized silver. There's already been sold. Even tokenized real estate is already being sold. So there are companies out there already that have these options. Some of them are for people with like institutional clients, and then some of them are for everyday people who can get in. Like, you can get into like maybe $500, $100, or $5,000. But there are different companies out there, but you need to make sure you research these, because sometimes I'm gonna give you something that when I was looking up tokenized real estate, one of the things that I saw that was a major red flag to me was that when you buy the tokenized real estate, right? One of these companies I saw out there, I don't remember the name of the one, but you buy tokenized real estate, they lock up your purchase for 5 years. This particular company did. So you couldn't sell out of it. And then think about this in a tokenized real estate, just to make sure you're thinking about this clearly. You have to make sure that you know the property that the tokenization is on. Is the property, like if it's a rental property, is it vacant? Has it been yielding rents? Is it in what area is it in? So these are things to think about as you're considering, if you're going to look into one of these types of assets. Because just because it's tokenized, that doesn't mean you don't do the same research you would do if it was like actual physical tangible asset. So just like I was going to invest in some real estate that's tangible, you need to do the same research you would do on the tokenized version of it. So just to make sure that you guys are aware of that. But I did see one of the companies had that, and I wasn't particularly happy with that. And another one I want to say is check out the liquidity of the company. So like if I'm gonna buy a tokenized asset with a company, I make up a company name. It's called I don't know, company 123. I'm just making it up. 123, and they're offering this real estate tokenization, right? And they say, well, you can buy into this property and you can earn yield or you can earn rents, right? And we pay our rents out monthly, or we pay our rents out daily, or we pay our rents out weekly. And you say, okay, great. But then all of a sudden it's not working out well and I want to get out of the property. Think about the liquidity of that company. How easy is it for me to sell out of it? Because some of them I saw have low liquidity, so that there are not a lot of other investors for you to sell to. So it's easy to buy, but it's harder to sell because there's not a lot of people to sell to. And to give you an analogy of that, think about the regular stock market, right? When there's a lot of people in the stock market, it's easy to buy and sell, right? Really quickly get in and out. Really easy to buy and sell. But if there's not a lot of people in the market, sometimes it takes you longer to sell your asset because you got to find somebody on the other end of the transaction. So that's something to be aware of. I hope that was helpful.
Okay, my 2 cents. 935. They're efficient, but there's no clear definition on tax right now. You're absolutely right. They're definitely efficient. Yeah, you're right.
All right. And then go ahead. You want to read this one?
You want to say Running Man?
Can we get a list of the coins that are utility? Yeah, they are like
the ISO 222.
Yeah, and it's more than that. So it's more than just the ISO, but those are the ones that we say that we support, but there are ones outside that. So that we say this XRP, XLM, XDC, Quant, IOTA, Algorand,
and HBAR.
HBAR.
And ADA.
Yeah.
Cardano.
So those are some, and then also one that's working on what you say ZBEC is working on it.
ZBEC
is Stronghold working on it or not?
I don't know about Stronghold.
Okay.
I know ZBEC is about to be,
okay.
Or they might already have
are close to the final countdown with that. Okay, but those are the ones that we said they're already compliant with ISO 222.
Yeah, ZBEC.
All right, so let's see. Say
I'm talking I'm for tokenization.
Okay, so Code Keeper 3431 says, I'm for tokenization. I want to take part in residual income. Listen, ain't nothing like it. Passive income ain't nothing like it. Do it once and keep getting paid. Who don't like that formula? Listen, Mambo Land at Running Man, ZBEC, okay?
Yeah, ZBEC.
My 2 cents, 935, yes. On how about Berkshire Hathaway stock if it's wait a minute. Yes, or how about Berkshire Hathaway stock if it's tokenized? I don't understand. My 2 cents explain that I'm not. You understand what it? Okay. So my 2 cents 935. Further explain your comment. Or were you talking to somebody else in the chat? You want to read Code Keeper?
Yes. This is a great opportunity for me. Being working all my life, and I can finally do this. I'm glad this channel feeds the family on this stuff like this. We appreciate that.
We're happy to do so.
We appreciate that. Yeah,
happy to do
and that's
so.
That's our whole goal is legacy building. That's what you see.
Legacy building, and we want to help you guys do the same.
828. And Mondo,
Mambo Land.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow.
December 14th. Thank you. I knew they were doing it, but I didn't know it got passed. So that's good.
Listen, and I talked about ZBEC before. ZBEC is man, get paid every minute. Like, okay, you can get paid as you work. Like, who don't want to get paid as they work? You know what I'm saying? So I work 2 hours. As I work 2 hours, I get paid for my 2 hours right then. That's amazing. I love what ZBEC is doing in the payroll area. Running Man.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. It is our listen. We love bringing this stuff to you guys. Seriously, we love it. We love researching it for you and bringing it to you. My 2 cents 935. Go ahead.
I love you guys' channel, man. I'm so glad I came across. I'm so happy for you guys. You are on the right track. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate that. We take everything this sincerely. We thank you for just jumping on. And I hope you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, and I want to tell you guys, we're in our Patreon. We're doing this thing, right? That we're help people because we want 2026 to be your best year, right? For this, and you really being focused on your goals and really being informed and well researched as you're making your decisions. So one of the things we're doing in the Patreon is we're doing this thing called a 1-word challenge, with the opportunity to win a prize, win a plaque, and to win other things. But basically, what it is just coming up with your 1 word for 2026. What is 1 word that will embody that your 2026 year, and how are you going to show up for that 1 word every year? And so, my husband, his 1 word for 2026 is mindset. My 1 word for 2026 is flourish. And so, in this group, what we've heard feedback from that is to say that it's really helping people really get focused and really be intentional every day. So if you're not a part of the Patreon, we suggest you join the Patreon so that you can be a part of that and just take part in all the other resources. And also, if you don't, we also send out a weekly newsletter. So where we give insights, stuff like that every week on Wednesdays. So if you want to get that, make sure you check out the description in this video or either one of our other videos and sign up to be a part of our weekly newsletter as well.
It's free.
And that's free. Yeah, that's free. So let's see. I think that's all. I don't see no more comments in the chat. That's all the comments. Okay. We appreciate consistency. Yes. That's what I'm saying. That's
the key word.
Consistency. Being consistent and showing up for yourself and showing up for your goals and for your dreams and for your family. So, and that's what we want to do, is to help you be consistent by helping you to be accountable to yourself and to your goals.
And this is the last one.
Okay, go ahead.
3431, you all be surprised how many people don't know this stuff going on in the background. My word is legacy and love. All right.
Oh, I love that.
Like
Legacy
that.
and love.
And you are absolutely right.
Right. It was my husband's church state. Legacy Builder, DC828.
And you're absolutely right, because we see this is why my wife and I does this so much. It's because a lot of people just don't know this information that's going around them. And it's so clear if you've been in it for a long time, like my 2 cents 935 since 2017. So he already seen all the things that have been taking place, and now up to 2026. So it's a lot of things is happening fast, and we just want to get that information out, because we know what's about to change, and a lot of people don't. So we keep doing it. We can't reach everybody, but we're trying our best.
We're trying to make sure that, as we know we're gonna win, and we want to see other people win too. So we want to share as much information as we can to make this really easy to understand, and answer questions from a place that, we here to bring clarity, research information, and without hype and fluff, just make sure that you get it and why it's important and how it impacts you. So hopefully y'all got something. Hit that like button again. Please hit the like button and the notification bell. Stay connected with us. We put time and effort here just so you have good information.
We got 2 more.
Go ahead, Sean.
My 2 cents. What I'm saying is it's a great thing about tokenization. Just like you said, it's a great opportunity to invest in anything you want. Anything you explain.
Anything you want, you explained it greatly. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
And 3431, hit the all like button on the notification bell, families, so you will not be missed any
updates. Yeah, hit that all button on the notification bell. So he's that goalkeeper saying, so you can subscribe, or hit that all button so you know all the time we on. So we want to go live at least once a week. We're trying to up that to 2 times a week, you guys. And if you have another day that you feel like it's going, like a Sunday evenings, we feel people are pretty settled, we try to go live on Sunday evenings. But if there's a day during the week that you feel like it's a great day, drop it in the chat. Let us know.
Yeah, we read the chat.
We read the chat. We take you guys' comments seriously, and we always take back what you say to say, like, okay, let's bring more clarity in this area. Bring more clarity in this area. Let's research and bring them more information in this area. So we appreciate you guys. We hope you had a great week. Listen, tomorrow is Monday. It is your day to win. You're going to win this week. You're going to be great. You are excellent, and you are already ahead of the game because you know what's out there and you know what's coming. So thank you, guys.
Thank you for taking the time and joining us. And we hope you have a great afternoon or night, wherever you
are. We appreciate you. Until our next video.
Peace.
We are holla. All right, bye.
I think that's